Hello people, and welcome to Crypto Exposed. XRP Army argues Ripple may prevent XRP from reaching $3.84. Okay guys, let's get into it. So I actually saw this post. It was from a post on X, and it's basically in regards to a long-term XRP holder. I've seen him around for a while actually, to be fair. And he's speculating his reasons as to why he doesn't actually think Ripple would want XRP to get above its previous all-time high. And so I did actually find this interesting because I wanted to do a video on it anyway, and now I found that they've covered it in an article as well. So I'm actually just going to get to the post in question here. So we have XRP Venture here, and I'm going to just quickly read out the post and then I'll give you my thoughts on this. At this point, I don't think Ripple would help or let XRP get back to $3.84 because I think most of the XRP army would sell. That means they would lose all their retail liquidity. We are, after all, the ultimate source of Ripple's employee payroll. Okay, so I'm going to say this. I don't think this is a wild thing to say, but I think he's wrong, okay? And so I'm going to explain why. Okay. So let's just get into the first factors. Ripple selling XRP. I do not think that Ripple sell XRP to, quote, dump on the market, unquote. Okay. I know a lot of people feel that way because obviously it's diluting the price, etc. But let's be realistic. They do it to fund their operations. That's the true ultimate goal of it, right? They're not trying to dump on retail. They're just funding their business operations. Okay. Now, can that have a byproduct of affecting us to a degree? Yeah, I think so. I think that's a fair thing to say. But this is where you've got to kind of take the positives and the negatives, right? Because if Ripple continue to expand as a business and they continue to bring use cases for XRP, like for example, if ODL was to massively take off, well, that's going to bring a lot of value to XRP. So while we may have to accept that these guys are, using XRP to fund their operations, they could ultimately be the main suppliers of bringing value to XRP, right? And so I think that's just something that we have to accept in terms of like rough with the smooth, the positives and the negatives. So overall, for me, when I look at what Ripple could potentially bring to the XRP token and the XRP ledger, I think overall, they're a positive for the space, in my opinion. Time will tell how that works out, but I think, the fact that they're trying to do so many things, like they brought out ODL, they released the liquidity hub, they've done the AMM, they're trying to bring all these things, these use cases to the XRP ledger, and they're also funding projects like giving grants and stuff like that. So they're trying to build the ecosystem growth. So to me, overall, I think that's something that we just have to overall take as a positive, right? Okay, now let's get to the whole idea of not wanting to get the price to its previous all-time high. Okay, look, I'll say this. To me, yes, retail holders, we do obviously make up a certain percentage of XRP holders, but at the end of the day, when retail institutions come in and retail institutions who are involved with XRP, they hold way higher amounts than we do, right? They're a much more significant portion of XRP holders than we are. So, while I do accept that, I do think that some retail holders will be more inclined to sell now at an earlier time, just because of what we've gone through as XRP holders. I do think there are some people who are just ready to sell now and get out. I do think there are some people who are frustrated. So, if XRP did get to its previous all-time high and just a little bit beyond that, I do think there will be some people who they will just want to get out. I do agree. I don't think at the end of the day that's going to be everyone. I really don't, because first and foremost, let's just say this: there are people who believe in XRP going to $10,000. So when they look at those kind of prices, they're just going to be thinking, "There's no way I'm selling at this price when I believe it's going to go to that kind of level of $10,000." So those guys are not really going to sell, So yes, they will lose a portion of holders, but there are going to be people who believe it can go to way high figures, and it doesn't have to just be $10,000. There could be people who think it could go to 3 digits, right, or even double digits, right? So those kind of guys are going to be thinking, "No, I'm not selling right now. This is way too soon." So I don't think it would impact everybody. So yes, I do understand him saying that in terms of retail wanting to get out, but I just don't think it's going to be a significant impact to the point where they just lose all retail holders. And also, as I was saying, like, you know, the institutional holders hold so much of a bigger portion of XRP that when they're coming in properly, and, you know, we've got the partnerships building and XRP is being more widely adopted with the crypto space, etc. And, you know, like there's regulations and things like that, it's going to completely outshine retail holders. You know, it's going to completely take over. So at the end of the day, institutional holders are going to build up the value anyway, right, in the long term. And just another thing to point out, like, for every sale that happens, there's someone buying. So yes, obviously when there's a lot of sales going on, it still does add to sell pressure, but there are people buying as well. So, you know, there's new people acquiring the XRP. So it's not necessarily a thing of they selling and it's just gone, right? It's like, no, they're selling it to other people. So these could be people who already hold XRP and are trying to acquire more, or new people coming into the space and wanting to hold XRP. So no, I really don't think overall Ripple are trying to, you know, avoid XRP going to the previous all-time high. Another thing is this, right? Let's just say they did want to keep, you know, trying to stop XRP. Let's just say, for example, we were in a bull run and Ripple started trying to add selling pressure to try and, you know, suppress the price. Well, don't forget, the XRP is in escrow. So it's not like they just have instant access to all their XRP. So they wouldn't really be able to control it in the way they would want to anyway, right? Because it's timed in terms of when the XRP is released. So once they've sold a certain amount, that's it. All they can do then is watch the price continue to go, and they'd have to wait for the next release out of the escrow to continue selling. So it wouldn't even be that good in terms of a coordinated effort to do this. So with all these things in mind, I don't think so. And I don't think it's Ripple's intention to suppress the price anyway. You know, just overall, I really don't think that's what they're trying to do. It wouldn't make sense also for them just as a business, right? The better XRP is in price, in value, the better it is for Ripple as a company. The more successful they will be because they're the biggest holders of XRP. And I'm sure if XRP rises in value, that's also going to attract new people to look at XRP because it'll get more mainstream attention. People will be looking to see what Ripple are doing to help the price grow. Like, what is it that's helping them grow? That would then bring attention to Ripple. You know, it could bring a lot of positive attention to Ripple. So this is something that they would ultimately want for their business, right? Because it could attract new business partners. So no, I do disagree with this overall. I don't think that's the case. But obviously, you know, I can understand just people's frustration because of what we've gone through this bull run at this moment. To me, I'm still just patiently waiting. I have other cryptos, and I have to be honest with you, I'm not holding one yet that significantly rose. Like, yes, there's been, you know, the odd spike, but nothing to where it's like life-changing wealth. So I'm holding numerous cryptos and none of them have really taken off yet. So I think it's just the same in terms of XRP at this point. You just got to wait and see when the real alt season starts, because that's what a lot of analysts are saying hasn't begun yet. So we're just in the waiting game right now, guys. So to me, no, I don't agree with this. Fair question to point out, but I don't think that's the case. But what do you guys think? Ripple suppressing XRP's price to avoid losing the retail holders? Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'll be interested to hear. Thank you very much for watching this. If you did like it, please remember to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. But until next time, take care.